Hello guys and welcome back to Spoken Essays. I am Harshal Vora and you have been with me watching the HTML and CSS code. HTML and CSS you have been learning HTML and CSS with me, and you know what, we are going to dive right back into what we were doing in the last video, which was setting up the project for we were going to set up a project for an introduction or a documentation for JavaScript. So without wasting more time, without further ado, let me give you a quick recap of what we have been doing. So let me share my screen with you guys. Great, and you can see that in the background, and you can also hear the music in the background. So this is what we have been working on. Again, you guys, the moment I move my mouse, you guys cannot see my mouse, so I'll have to do make a few changes with the Samsung monitor again. Just give me a second, please. I think you will be able to see it now. So application capture and Google Chrome. I think yes, we are good to go. So what if I do this? Yes, you guys can still see the display. That is interesting. That is very interesting. What if I made this display capture? Okay, that is good. We can share. Okay, now we can begin with the video. So what is this? So yeah, we finished all of that, and this is what our preview is. Let me open the preview in a new tab, and this is what our code looks like. The last time I also copied some code from the all of the code, all the CSS code from the real source from this page, and you can see that it is still open. Of course I didn't close it, but this is the code that we copied and pasted, and the moment I copied and pasted it, this that looks a little bit not designed, not CSS like, not modern like more like our Netflix page or any technical documentation page. It became like this. So this is what it is. Great. And we've already done the HTML part. We've already given it the navigation bar. We give it the if else statement. If I click on the if else statement, it will take me directly there. We can click on labels, it will take me directly there. So we've done all of that. Now whatever we are going to do, it will involve, well, I think 99% of the CSS style sheet. Probably 100% of the CSS style sheet we probably won't need to do any editing in the index.html file. All the things that we are going to do will be related to the CSS file, but we might need to refer to the names of the classes, to name of the class containers, and so on and so forth, just so that we have an idea of what we are coding. And of course, by the end of this video, if nothing works, we are going to refer to the CSS file in here. Makes sense? Okay, and we have the HTML. Of course, if I click on the styles.css file here, oh, you guys cannot see it. I see, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so that is the inspect element. Great. So you can see that if I click on this styles.css file, it will open that. This is not the same, this case is not the same with all the websites. You cannot find the CSS file everywhere. It's different with each and every database. It's different, so that no one can hack it. Really, no one can hack their website. But if you guys don't believe me, let me open google.com for you, and this is their Google page. You can see my ID over here. This is the Google question, the search bar. If I press F12 and let's say I click on anything, this is an index file. They probably use some JavaScript or something, I don't know. That it does not look like a CSS file to me. It says user agent style sheet. So these guys, of course, being Google, have done a lot of work to make sure that they are not anyone can hack their website. You can see style data IML div class. What is that class? That is an interesting class. You have this, that. This is, I don't know what that is. That is a script source. So maybe a script runs this and then we see it. Oh my god, look at that. So it's not easy for us to find out. But if I click on index, we will still find the CSS file. So kind of we can also we can kind of find out to the CSS files and the values, and we can make our website look like a Google search page. But that's the fun. We figure things out and we try to understand how all of this works. Look at that. That does not look like CSS code. Maybe a lot of JavaScript and everything is involved in there. Maybe more than JavaScript. Maybe there's a lot of stuff that I don't know what scripts they use, but I think let's find out. We will find this out. Maybe in one of the episodes we'll try to recreate the Google logo, Google search bar in our own HTML file document, HTML and CSS, and we'll try to give it this kind of look, just this kind of look. Of course I cannot give you the Google experience, but we'll try to make it this way, make it like this way. But for that to come, we will go there. But you can see this just goes on and on and on. All of this text helps, all that text helps this website appear. So maybe if you are in Singapore, this website would look different. Maybe not. It also depends on the days. I don't even know what these values are. We don't even use the 100% of the inspect element, or what we call the console, or whatever this thing is called. But having said that, we will go back to our project, and if push comes to shove, if I don't understand anything, I can refer to these and I'll try to understand each and every codes. For example, we have this class list of selectors, and you can see minimum width, whatever. I will try to make something out of this, by myself, and I'll try to reach this level. Obviously I won't be able to reach this level. What they've done is next level, but we have been doing some courses along the way, so maybe we'll try to make it. Of course functionally I've made it the similar, but according to the if you think about the styles, तो मैंने styles तो इतनी कुछ बनाई नहीं है. Styles तो कुछ बनाई नहीं है, कुछ ये सब पूरा खाली है. If you can see, if you keep your eyes there. So let me adjust my camera a little. Yes, great. So you can see that it really isn't that much. So let's see how much styles.css. I remember how much styles.css I need to refer to. So instead of referring to this, I'll refer to the previous projects and try to learn and understand what I have been doing wrong, or what things I don't remember. And if it comes to colors, I probably wouldn't know which color this is, so I would have to refer to this styles.css page. But for that we can leave it. Okay, moving on. So that is the code. So that is very cool. RGB alpha. You know what? Yeah, let's not look at my eyes. I will want to look at it more and more. Okay, so this is the JS documentation page, and this is our page. You can see. So first of all, we have this nav bar set. So I think but I also so if we are going to set it piece by piece, if I'm going to do it my way, then let's do it that way. So we have JS documentation, and what does this code do? So let's see. So we have this, each and every container has a class. No, not each and every navigation bar. Oh, nope. Oh, I see. So each and every list item has a class called navlink, and that's probably how they do it. You know what? First and foremost, I'm going to target this nav bar, and I can see this is an ID. So first let's begin with an ID. So hash, and I'll write nav bar, and in curly brackets, you know what, I will keep the preview. I don't need the instructions anymore. The only thing left to do is to use an media at element, but we can do that later. So nav bar. So what are we doing with the nav bar? We are going to make it look like this. Wow, blows my mind. Okay. I think I have no clue. I don't remember a lot of things. So, but I do remember position. So let us try to set the position to absolute. So we've set the position to absolute. Great. I think we will also use that magazine thing to set. Oh, acha. Yeah. I think we can do that. So you know what? oh yeah, I need to look at the code. Yeah, I need to refer to the code. So that is inside the container. And where is the next section? So this is the main doc. So I will also top, this should from the top to a little below, excuse me, hiccups all the way. So spacing, okay, but it should be top, from the top it should be 0%, I think, and from the left it should also be 0%. Well, 0 or 0, yeah, that should do it. And then we can move that. Oh my god, that is completely inside. You can see that JS documentation has immersed itself, so maybe not 0. From the left, maybe make it 10. Yeah, more. And 10 from here too. Yeah, more. I think instead of 10, let's make it 25. That is much better. We'll play with this, but for now I think this does it good. And for this list, अभी यहाँ पे मुझे दिख रहा है there are no there's no style, so let me remove that style. So what I'll do is I'll remove so what can we, so we have to select this class nav link, or yeah, nav link को पकड़ना पड़ेगा. Or I think yeah, we should have to select the list items inside the class nav link, not even the class nav link, we should select it nav bar के अंदर ही. So yeah, I'm going to copy that for the nav bar dot li. Nope, there is no class, so I have to select the type. And there was something some remove properties or something, so I'll Google how to remove bullet from UL, how to remove bullets from UL. So add list style type, none. Great. So that's what we are going to do, remove bullets from a list. So let's see whether li should do it, will do it, or did that even work? Okay, great, that did not affect this, but it also did not affect, oh my god, I need to make it disappear. So what I'll do is I'll also make this text disappear for a while. I'll change the color so that I can completely focus on the nav bar. So we are where main section के पहले class का नाम क्या था? Yeah, section main doc. So I'm going to copy main doc so main doc, and I'll give it a color of white. That should give us, yeah, okay, yeah, this is much better. This is what JS documentation looks like. And yes, the moment we remove we added this property, yeah, they disappeared. And I also want them to move a little bit to the left. उसको भी करेंगे, we'll probably cover the UL, but for now, yes, I also want to remove the underlines, the A tag में से how to remove style from anchor tag. Yes, thank you. So style decoration none, that is what we are looking for. Sorry, text decoration none, so that it looks more like this and not like this. So position top left, I'll leave that that stays with over there. Okay, the moment I do that, nothing happened. Why? Because we are not targeting the A class. So inside the nav bar, and what we are selecting the A tags inside the nav bar. I'll make it look this way, and we can see the underlines have disappeared, but I also want to remove the color. And again guys, color, yeah, that color is a shade of gray, so I don't really know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the value 333. I remember that from one of the projects. That is a shade of black, maybe not, that is not gray enough, maybe 111, that is even darker. Oh, okay, CCC should do it, I think. Gray too much, maybe AAA, that is still not lighter. Then what else can we do? Try, so 999. Oh, sorry, let us close this tab. I'll leave that tab open. What does this look like? Nope. What if I write 888? That is also a much darker shade. You know what, I will try the trick Mr. More gave me from yesterday. Great. That is good. That is a darker shade. I think I like that. For now, yes. Okay, good. We also want some spacing between them. How will you do that? You know what? Yeah, let me do some split screen stuff, so I don't need to. Jump between tabs. So I'll keep this and the preview too. I'm going to use a three-way split screen, maybe, if I can pull it off. So to the left of the screen. Oh, acha, okay. I wanted that, but unfortunately, because of that, this window will be here. Move tab to another window, we will move it to this page. Okay. So then we can see what happens here. Of course, I can move that here. Oh my god, okay. That is good. Oh, we can have this. We can have the console. Anyway, so we have the index.html file, the CSS file. That does look good. That is some good stuff. Let me move this to the left. Yes, that is much better. Okay. And you know what? Let me open the preview. What if I want to open it in a new tab? In here. Oh, in here. Okay. So then it is. Now it is much better. We have more space, and we can also look at the code while doing our stuff. And whenever I want to refer, I will refer to this. So we want. So this is some text. That is the header element. But what if I want to remove this space too? What do we do about that? So for the A tags, I'll make their position absolute. Maybe that should. Oh, sorry. Copy. That did not work. I should not have targeted that then. The list elements, let's try that. Yeah, that doesn't do the work. Oh my god, okay. Anyway, I have kept this white for now, but we will make it different. Main duck. Yeah, that is funny. Okay. Let us also give navbar some borders. So what I'll write is border property value. How much would it be? So let us open Chrome again. Yes, that should be 1 pixels. So 1px, a solid border. What color? You can already see a solid border. Great. And we'll give it what do I think? Yeah, a black color for now. Or I could just copy this. What happened to that? You automatically took it as RGB values. No problem. / gray. Note, I will also give all the A elements A border. Good. And we can also change the padding to make it look that way. Instead of this, what if I give the border value to the nav bar? Nav bar list items, of course. And we can give it a margin, an equal margin from the top and the bottom of 5 pixels. I like 5 pixels a lot. More maybe? Yes, more, definitely more. I only want a margin top and bottom, so that will be 0. Oh, sorry, not margin, not the border from all sides, so that should be top copy. Then there is some loud stuff. Then top and top, this is right, 0 and 0. Yeah, that doesn't work when we are using these values. I could give it, I could give border top and border bottom values, or I could remove border bottom values, but wait, hey, okay, some margin so that it looks even. Maybe not 5, I'll make it 10, definitely 10. Then what do we do next? We also give it some padding. Padding how much? Yeah, let's go crazy, let's find out. 10 pixels. Oh my god. And when I click on them, it will take me to that. Okay, what do we do about this spacing right here? How do we do that? Margin left to the rescue. What if I make it minus? Oh, margin left minus 20 pixels. That ought to do it. Okay, more. The moment I did that, the thing changed. 25, 30. Much better, much closer. The JS documentation is completely stuck now. We have to do something about the header too. You know what? It is time to refer to this again, and that is a one line. Will this also? Yeah, I want this to stay here. I don't want it to move. Yeah, okay, we have to go back. Oh, we don't need to go back, we are just okay. So when I scroll, this is the only thing that needs to scroll. This won't scroll. So when we make it absolute, that happens. What if we were to remove that? Let's see. So let us target the main doc now. Main doc, I will never get over that. We'll also change the position from absolute. Top left, ये तो move कर देंगे. अभी black करते हैं. By default it will be black anyway. Now we are supposed to move it to the left. So what will we do? Move it left more, move it more to the left. To do that, how much do we need to make it? I would think 50%. Oh, that is not a good number. Why is that happening? 0. That is perfect. That is really perfect. Okay. And it's not also. Wow. Okay. That is exactly what I was thinking of. Well done. Top, I don't need that value. What if I scroll down? But when I scroll down, I do not want this to move. So how do we solve that? What do we do? So I'll have to Google a few more things. पहले तो okay, ये बना दिया हमने. So now that is the width of this thing. Width बना ही देते हैं so that width doesn't. Oh yeah, it doesn't overflow. Width should be. इसको move कर देते हैं पहले. Width should be off. Which should be what? The left move कर दिया 50% and the width should be the size of the viewport. Well, it does wrap itself if you think about it. I can't scroll left or right, so it has wrapped itself. So then we should not play with the width for now. So what does this look like? When I scroll up, if I press home, this is the margin. So I can do that. Instead of the margin, I can give it a value of, from the top, how much would that be? Approximately 50%. Sorry, not 50, 20, let's play with this. So 30 pixels. That is good. Okay. Now we also do something about the headers. Headers should not look this way. Headers को भी थोड़ा font weight, font size increase करके देते हैं. Font weight should be about 800. So let's do font weight. That is not how we write it. Okay. So remove that. Font hyphen weight. What's you know what, 500 pixels. That would make them too big, would they? Wouldn't they? Wouldn't it? 100. Why is nothing working? What if I remove the unit? Yeah, I can see the difference now. So instead of 100, let me make it 500. Yeah, not much of a difference. 1000. They are thicker now. How do we do it? So we cannot approximate it. What if I make it 1.5 rem? 40 rem. I don't know, that nothing's happening. Maybe there is something happening, I don't see it. Let us try to change the font size. Yeah, that would be too big. Font hyphen size. Font size. How much? 4 rem. Too much. 4 times rem is probably, twice. Nope. 1.5 ought to do it. 32 pixels. That might be too big too. Okay. The moment I change the size of the size of this also changed. But they are not headers. Why? Must have something to do with this. Nope. Yeah, we'll leave the padding for now. You know what? I'll also remove the border. Maybe we can do something else about the border. But I do like the margin. The spacing it has given me, the margin spacing. अभी इतना ज़्यादा तो डिस्टेंस नहीं चाहिए, तो इसको मेन डॉक को भी थोड़ा ले लेते हैं. Instead of 50%, I'll make this 45%. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And I think maybe not. What is the scale on this? That is 200. What is the scale of this? Oh yeah, that is 200. Oh my god. Okay. It should be relative, not this much. What if I make this? How do we make this relative? इसके बाजू में बैठना चाहिए वो. I think we'll have to use some table row, some header row, something with that, something to do with that. We'll fix it, do not worry guys. It is 8 o'clock, okay. What you should already know. Okay. But yeah, if I click on this, it will take me there. But then this won't stick around. So how do we set a navigation bar? So navigation bar, CSS. How to make a sticky navigation bar, how to create a sticky nav bar. So we are looking for a sticky nav bar, so it literally sticks itself. So that is the div nav bar. Okay, so how will you style the nav bar? float. Yes, we came across float before. So float and display block, so it should not be absolute. Let's try doing that. Block. What happens when I make it a block? Oh, okay, so that happens. Okay, border 1 pixel solid. What is this spacing? How do we get ahead of that spacing? But first, float left. It is floating on the left. Okay, you know what, color text align center, ठीक है. Text decoration none. हाँ, ये सब तो ठीक है. Oh, that's for the navbar A. Oh, I see that. Yes, I will use that. Use these values. So instead of this being here, well, they should also be there, but let's see what that does. Okay, so now they are floating on the left. What if I make this top? Yeah, float top. Yes, they should float on the top. Float on top. But you can see they're still not sticky. Overflow is hidden and background color. That's it. Let's find out what that does. Okay, overflow hidden. I think we did this before. I could refer to the previous. Yeah, it's still not sticking. Acha, sticky classes added to the navbar with JS. Okay, we are not using JS. How do we make it without JS? With CSS and JavaScript. Yeah. JavaScript तो हमें आता है नहीं. Let's look at this. What is a sticky navbar? Yep, that is exactly a sticky navbar. So what does this say? CSS code for navbar. Background color blue, overflow hidden. The moment I made this hidden. Okay. And this also says step 3. So I think they are learning from W3 school. So you know what? Leave that. Maybe this will help us. Yeah. Using HTML and CSS. Yes, please. You can copy the getter in your CSS file. HTML, yeah, okay. Nav, display flex, position fixed. So apparently maybe we are going to use the flex box. Flex box will help us, I think. Display flex, position fixed, overflow hidden. We'll keep that. Yes, that does it. Okay, that works great. That is nice. Or if I zoom out, yeah, when I zoom out this happens. Okay, but when I zoom out here, that doesn't happen. कुछ तो होता होगा उसके लिए. What if I remove overflow hidden? Or if I zoom out, yeah, they are still relative. I think we have something to do with. We'll probably do something with the tables, but not for now. Okay, but they didn't do it using tables when I saw. You say position sticky, not fixed. Okay. Oh, and we have Sagar more. Oh, hello, Mr. Sagar. Thank you so much for joining us. So yeah, I will set the position to sticky. Let's see how that helps us. And it has completely disappeared. But that's not what we want. हमें चाहिए कि हम लोग scroll करें right में. So this stays here. So when I click on JavaScript and Java, it will move that text here. But this menu will still stay there. Okay, so now we have display flex and position sticky. And now what happened to this abomination? अभी इस abomination को देखते हैं. ये मैं हटा दूँगा and float हटा दूँगा तो क्या होगा? Nothing. That is probably for A. So let's leave that. List को हमने कुछ किया नहीं है. How do I move this position? Okay. So this is what we are trying to build. Yeah, this is the website. This is the part of the project we have to build it like this. And maybe you didn't see in the last video, but actually मुझे एक ट्रिक मिल गई थी. Of course inspect element में ही वो उनकी पूरी CSS फाइल मिल जाती है, just like that previous video. So if I go here and I open the CSS file, you can see this. अगर मैं ये पूरा कॉपी कर देता हूँ and if I overwrite it, yeah, keep your eye open to the preview. अभी मेरा preview ऐसा दिख रहा है. If I paste all the text, it will become like this. So we don't need to change anything in the HTML file. जो भी करना है हम लोग CSS फाइल में ही करने वाले हैं. But yeah, ऐसा बनाना है. And before I do any of that, I want to find out कि मैं खुद कैसे कर सकता हूँ इसको, कैसे वहाँ पे पहुँचा सकता हूँ, कितना वहाँ पे पहुँचा सकता हूँ. If it takes a lot of time, then I will stop at some point, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. But until then, let's see. And we have 2 viewers. Thank you so much for watching, both of you guys or girls or anyone. Okay. But yeah, इसने थोड़ा आइडिया दिया है. This website blog iRocket. Thank you. You can see display flex, position fixed, top 0, left 50%. ये तो उनके हिसाब से उन्होंने बनाया होगा. Transform, translate, padding, justify content, ये सब तो ठीक है. Maybe we want something like this. I could also use justify content. तो इसके अंदर के सारे contents को set कर देगा. You know what? Yeah, this is our preview. But how do I align the list items in this? इसको मैं कैसे move करूँ? So if I make the position, yeah, we've already set the position. ये margin left जो -30 पिक्सल से वो हटाए तो क्या करेगा? और वहाँ पे जाएगा. ठीक है. Margin तो ये list items के लिए, no problem. If I remove this, I don't need this anymore. कुछ और करना पड़ेगा. और yeah, they are 2 different lists. I'll have to use inspect to find out what is happening to these 2 items. अरे बाप रे. Yeah, okay. We'll use the inspect selector. अच्छा, header पूरी जगह लेके बैठा है. Why? Because of this, maybe? Nope, not at all. But why is my header taking so much space in this thing? What is its purpose? Why is the header box taking so much space? Display block, कुछ border padding तो दिया नहीं है. You can see we have another you say easy navbar display flex. So let me go to the navbar. Display flex है and flex direction is column. Let's see. So flex -direc. Oh sorry. Flex -direction column. Let's try that suggestion. That worked. Thank you. Actually yeah, ये काम कर गया. Thank you so much. वो सब कुछ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं थी. वो header, but yeah, header it was acting weird. That's yeah. अभी इसका मैं क्या करूँ? इसका डिस्टेंस फिर से मुझे सेट करना पड़ेगा. सो दैट इज़ द मेन डॉक. Instead of position being absolute, what if I make this a flex box? And then yeah, that happens. थोड़ा और मूव कर लेंगे. अच्छा, display flex and position fixed. Not okay, I made a mistake over there. Position should not be flexed. That is not a value probably. Display flex. Yeah. Maybe not. उसके साथ थोड़ा खेलना पड़ेगा, समझना पड़ेगा. But if I make this yeah, not that much. 25% तो वो मूव कर देगा. 30%. That is a good enough amount of space. Okay. We also want it to cover the entire left side. How do we play with the borders? What do we have here? Navbar with increase. nav bar की width कैसे increase करेंगे? Oh yeah, we could actually play with the nav bar width, so that would work. Yeah, let's see. So ये हमारे पास nav bar है, display top border, हाँ इसके अंदर लिखते हैं. So width how much by how much? 45%. कुछ ज़्यादा ही कर देंगे. Nope, इतनी सारी width नहीं चाहिए. But we do want a height. I will set up a height. Oh, HIGHT, sorry. Height will set it up to what? 100% of the viewports, so 100 VH. Good. हाँ, अभी padding भी दे देते हैं. Padding कितना देंगे? Top and left. Navbar को अगर मैं what if I remove these values? More. We want it on the extreme 0, and then we can play with the margin and the width. What if I make this 0 0 for the both sides? Great. तो चलो ये बाजू में चिपक गया है. Yes, this is slowly coming together. Oh, we have Yogen sir joining. Thank you so much for watching, sir. Thank you so much for showing me freeCodeCamp. And we have Sagar sir's, Mr. Sagar's more. He says 100 VH. Exactly, that's exactly what I was thinking. 100% of the viewport height, and that's what I built. So this is the preview. UL margin padding 0. So unordered list का padding करेंगे. Yes, we will get there. We'll also set up the padding. So, but before I do that, let us see. So now let us change this. Now that we've edited the nav bar, of course we'll do more things with the nav bar, but for now we'll also give the list items some border so that we can see how they are behaving. So, and what they look like. Border क्या दे देंगे? 1 pixels and is solid border. So that's what the borders look like. So that's the list items. अभी इनको how did you give them borders? सिर्फ border top दी थी. Yes, okay. So instead of border, I'll give it a value of border top. Yes, much better. Border top 1 pixels solid. Yes. Of course, if I change the, you know what, I'll remove this. So margin and padding. Yeah, exactly, margin padding दिखना पड़ेगा. Margin मैंने 10 pixels किया है from all sides. What if I remove this? Oh yeah, that's not, we're not supposed to play with that. But if I move them, I can use the negative values to move the margin. I can, and the spacing also needs to be more. चलो एक एक करके जाते हैं. So margin 10 pixels from all sides. No, अरे गायब हो जाता है नहीं. Sorry. Yeah, in the preview. So this is what the margin looks like now. We want more, but more from where? I think from the top a little bit. Yes. So top and bottom से equal margins होने चाहिए. And left and right से मैं 0 कर देता हूँ. Okay. Yes. हाँ, वो थोड़ा change हो गया. Yes, margin add किया तो. Then we do want a little bit of margin from the right. Okay. So then let's copy this. Let's paste that. Okay. So this is the top. The top value is 10 pixels. This is the right value. तो right से मुझे 10 pixels move करना है. Yes, but then I think we better use padding. Okay. Sorry. 0. Yes. And this is from the bottom. इसको थोड़ा और space देना पड़ेगा. So instead of 10 pixels, how much should we give it? Let's try 50 pixels. Too much. What if I write 35 pixels? That is also a little bit too much. 25 pixels, maybe just right. I don't know. Let's see. And the text should be in the center of the border. हाँ तो padding कर लेंगे उसके लिए. Padding from all sides. So what padding कितना देंगे हर एक के लिए? अरे यार एक तो ये value को it disappears because of that, of course. Finally, okay. So now let's play with the padding a little bit, and we'll also play with the space. Oh my god, we have to do something about the space. Okay, एक एक करके. So let's go back here. So this is what they're using, the padding from the top. Let's see. What if I write auto without the preview open? That won't do anything. Let's change the padding from from top and the bottom. Let's make it what, 20 pixels. Yeah, nothing changed. 20 pixels from all sides. Yeah, that happens. 20 pixels doesn't do it. Maybe I can't see it. Probably I can't see anything. Or if I make it 2 pixels, that won't do anything still. So these are the top and the bottom values. Or if I make this 200, does it even? Yeah, that doesn't make an effect. And that disappeared. इसके साथ ही देखते हैं. And we have 4 viewers. Thank you so much for all of you watching. Thank you so much for all the support. Yeah. You know what? I'll have to use the inspect element to find out what I'm missing. UL. So we have the UL and Y. That's the user agent. Padding is 40%. Oh my, 40 pixels. Where is that 40 pixels of padding coming from? Let's see. Is it padding? Yes, it is padding. Where is that padding coming from? So navbar में हमने padding mention नहीं किया है. We haven't mentioned the padding here. We didn't mention it here either. इसको तो margin दिया है ऊपर से navbar list items को. What if I remove these items? Maybe that's what's playing with it. Oh yeah. हाँ navbar को ही हम लोग manipulate कर रहे हैं. So we should make this 25 from the top too then. Yeah, let's not get lost. Yeah, that will also work something about do something about that. Yeah, the text shouldn't overlap. Let's look at this again. What are they doing? So that is a box. Let us inspect and oh my god, that happened. So resize करना पड़ेगा. Let us use this, and that is a that's the A tag. पूरे A tag को उन्होंने padding दिया है. A tag को padding दिया है. Okay. Instead of the list element, they've given this padding. Oh, I can see that now. So that is wow. They didn't touch the list, did they? Did they give the nav link already? Okay, so let's see what happens when we play with that. Okay. फिर last of type को भी border हटा देंगे. So let me move these values from list to navbar A. Let's see. Oh. बॉर्डर तो यार वो लिस्ट आइटम्स को ही देनी पड़ेगी अपेरेंटली. यस. What does that do? Nothing. Okay, but what if we give this some padding? How much? What did that say? Padding 10 pixels by 30 pixels. I see. 10 pixels from the top and the bottom, and 30 pixels. So 10 pixels by 30 pixels semicolon. Let's see. Yeah, so that happened when I give it this value. Let us do a little bit more of this. So what did you do? I can see the padding values over here. a.navlink. That is the navlink element. That is not even the nav element. Oh, so that's not the anchor tag. That is the navlink element. Okay. So maybe we are barking up the wrong tree. Definitely we are. So hash nav. Well, if it's a navlink element, let's check the code, HTML code. Scroll down, please. Yes. So let us manipulate this class navlink. So I'll write dot navlink. Sorry, nav hyphen link. यहाँ से पैडिंग हटा देते हैं क्योंकि उसका कुछ काम नहीं है. मतलब maybe yeah, that will affect when I edit the nav link. It does. Okay. You know what? I will have to change the color of the main doc for now. So color and white, so we can completely focus on the. Yeah, it's not hidden really. Yeah, I can also give it the value of overflow hidden. That should give it a rest. Yeah, I can still see the white text, so overflowed hidden. But yeah, now that we have the white color, I can focus more on this. Okay, let's go back to the navlink class. Yeah, and instead of the border for the navbar list, we'll give this some border. Yeah, that is completely इसने कुछ और ही कर दिया. We'll leave that. Oh. We have another comment from Mr. Sagar. It says box siding border box. Actually, yeah, we could give the HTML and body tags that. So HTML box hyphen sizing. That is a great suggestion. I remember that. Border hyphen box. So border sizing border box property. But I did nothing, so maybe I am not setting the property. I should not be putting the property here. Let us see. HTML को यहाँ पे अभी के लिए हटा देते हैं. When we go to the navbar, not the navbar, not the A tags, nav links. Let's see. I'll check your suggestion for the box sizing border box. Maybe I don't know where to put it. I seem to be stuck again. Let us look at the. Acha. So that gives me more idea. So the unordered list has a padding of 40 pixels. And how did you get this padding? What gave you this padding? To target the UL. I haven't even added the UL in here. We have the navbar, we have the navbar A. What if I remove this? Yeah, that doesn't do anything. It does do anything, does this too, but not what I expected it to do. But that's not the UL, that is the nav link. What if I do remove the padding? चलो, okay. तो इससे क्या हुआ? Oh, sorry. F12 again. Command Shift C. That means, is that the setting by default? Do we have to change the default settings? Let's find out. It says it has a margin of 16 pixels and this. So let us target the UL. I haven't done anything to the nav link yet, so let us remove that. nav link की जगह मैं इसको reuse कर देता हूँ. So we are going to target the nav bar UL to manually change the values. So nav bar UL, so target the UL inside the nav bar. So we'll change the padding to 0 and see if that it has an effect. Good, finally it does have an effect. Now we can play with the UL. अगर मैं इसको if I cut this and instead give the UL the values, what will happen? Okay, that is happening. Okay, that is much better than before. What was it like before? So that's what it was like before. Okay, so I don't mind. UL के साथ करते हैं. If it comes to the list element, we will play with it. We will have to play with it because हर एक list item को हम लोग को border देनी है. But I can keep that commented for now then. So slash then curly bracket and slash. So that's commented for now. Nav bar UL. इसने रास खोल दिए. Okay, and we can see that the nav bar does not have any padding whatsoever. This is all the A tags work. So let's play with the A tag now. Okay, so A tag. Now let's give this thing some padding. How much? 10, 20, 10, 40. Okay, not 40. Maybe reverse this. Maybe not. Yes. I think we should. So then I'll keep this 40 and make this 42. Yeah. So from the top and the left, all the A elements. That did really nothing, but it moved it from the left, so I like it. Oh, acha, arey baap re. That is a lot of padding. How did you contain it? But I can see 10 by 30 pixels. So yeah, you know what, so let's set this to 10 by 30 pixels and see how we can make it that way. अच्छा 10 by 30 pixels. हेडर को भी थोड़ा मूव कर देते हैं. Yeah, we'll have to target the header. But yeah, we can move the header later उसकी position, तो padding से सब set कर देंगे. Now I think we'll have to do something about the list items. Now with this we'll give this some value. List items को क्या value देंगे? Padding yes, getting there. Not from all sides though. That is weird. Okay. I see. So that is the padding that we are giving it. 10 by 40 pixels. Or 10 by 40 pixels. 10 by 30 pixels. Now we have to play with this padding. इसको border देते थे, so we know the padding and where it actually lies. For now, so 1 pixel and solid. That should do it. Yes. Okay, we can see the borders now. Great. So that is a list element. Okay, We are getting there. Okay, so that's the list element and that's the padding we've given it. Okay, what if I make this 10? Much better. Not exactly there, but it is much better now. Yeah, let's close that for now. The spacing is different. This is more to the right and not more to the left. Something has to happen. So we have to do something about that. क्या करेंगे? Let's see. We still have one viewer. Thank you for watching. What is it? It's only been an hour. Wow. Okay. What you already know? Why do I keep staring again? So the last element doesn't have a border bottom value. We can do some. We'll do okay. But yeah, instead of border, let's make this border top. हाँ तो ये तो हो गया. Okay. This should not be 1 pixel. Then this should be thinner. So let's make this 0.5 and remove 1. Yes, I like it. We like it. Yes, we like. Font size थोड़ा बड़ा कर देते हैं. Font size किसका बड़ा increase करना है? All the items in the UL. So font hyphen size to rem. Yeah, that's the preview. That is too much. My body may was so for the HTML and the body we'll set the font size to 10 pixels so that we can easily calculate what 2 rem will be, what 1 rem will be. Okay, 2 rem is basically twice the size of the whatever the font size of this HTML thing is. Okay. Now we go back. 10 pixels, yes. So if this is 2 rem, that means this thing's size is 20 pixels. Do we want it 20 pixels? No. Maybe make it 1.5. I have to keep the preview open. That is too small. Maybe 1.75. It's getting there. What if I make this 1.65? Yes. Now I can see the distance from here till here. So the distance here, if you think about it, it is a little bit more. If I move the mouse, yes. So distance. Oh my god, what happened to the header? So that happened to the header. Okay, let's make this. This was supposed to be 4 rem. Too big. 3 rem. Yes, just good enough. Okay. ठीक है, header को छोड़ते हैं अभी. Let's move back to this. So I'll have to use that again. How do we set the spacing? So that is the list item. A tag. अच्छा, अगर A tag का right से margin थोड़ा move करें, that ought to do it. But the position is blocked. The floor is padding is 30 pixels. Let's make this is for the left and the right. That should be 30 pixels. We are not changing that. Maybe that. We still have one viewer. Thank you so much for watching. I keep looking at this because I'm searching for answers. But you know what? If I keep getting stuck, maybe the idea will occur to me later. But more or less, if you think about it, this thing is done. We have to figure out the spacing, how the spacing will work, and the scroll works too. Just because the color isn't here, it doesn't mean you can't see it. How did they make it this way? They must have used flexbox. इसको एक flexbox बना देगा, इसको एक separate flexbox बना दिया होगा. we'll get there. You know what, चलो एक एक करके जाता है. Main doc header should be, I think, not here. ठीक है, हेडर करते हैं. अभी हेडर डॉक का देखते हैं. oh sorry, not F12 here. So header, the thing, yeah, this is their header. How did they do it? So they gave it a margin. Oh sorry, come on, see. So they gave it a margin, and that's it. They gave it a margin of 10 pixels. Okay, what does ours look like? That's what ours looks like. Okay. Much better indeed. 10 pixels by 10 pixels ये कर दिया है, but it does not look in the center, look like it is in the center. You can see that ये center में ही लग रहा है. I have to do something about this. What will we do? What? It's already been an hour. Wow. Okay. What time is it? It is 8:30. Wow. So 1 hour, 8:30. You know what? I think I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back in a couple of seconds. I'll just fetch some water and then we can continue again. Why don't you guys listen to the amazing music? Welcome back, guys. So let us resume what we were doing. So we are trying to make our page look more like this and less like that. Okay, can see we are almost there. We were playing with this JS documentation thing. This has a header of this font and open sans Arial, whatever. The font size is 28.8 pixels. Mine is I did some 1.65. Anyway, I should also use the text align property. Yes. Yeah, why did I not think of that? So text hyphen align center, that should do it. Oh yeah, but when I do this, will it also align it to the center? Oh yeah, it will align all of that to the center. Yeah, I think you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so now introduction is in the center. That's not what we want. So then we will have to target the this specific header separately, and that's where we can give that header some value. Okay, so in the header so what will we target? So we'll target the class navbar, the ID navbar, and in the navbar we'll target the header. Good stuff. Okay, text align center. Good stuff, very good stuff. Bapre, all that text is so small now. Okay, I should keep that off. Yes, and you can see the border of this. What is the border? That has some border, I believe. Yes, it has a border. What is this? The navbar. Navbar has been given a border of probably 2-3 pixels. Yeah, we can find out from here if it has been given. Yes, border right solid. Yep. So you can see that it has been given a shorthand. Yeah. So if I use these values, I will have done it. I will have copied it, but 2 pixels and solid, you can see that. So if I use these values, that will help me, that will allow me to understand. Okay, yes, okay. तुमने इसको जो राइट में बॉर्डर दी थी, और did we give it? We give this a border of this. Nice. अच्छा, टॉप की भी बॉर्डर है. This should not be given. Only the border right. Much better. 2 pixels. That is yes. We like. टॉप में भी बॉर्डर नहीं थी क्या? Why is this darker than these or these? I must have given it a border property. Yes, I did. Navbar UL. Yeah, that should have been removed. Okay, we are getting there. This is getting closer and closer. Of course, the sizes are different. I can't deny the sizes are different. With the introduction, the spacing has got to. We have to do something about the spacing. How do we even begin? पहले चलो देखते हैं यहाँ पे. Okay. So that is their JS documentation. Ours is a little bit above. This one is a little bit below. So let us target that. Navbar header. तो यहाँ से पहले margin हटाना पड़ेगा. Nothing happened. Good. This header should have a margin. I could have just copied that value. Yeah, that did nothing. Why did it not do nothing? Because we are in the preview. Oh my god, of course. Too much margin from the top only. Yes, now it has an effect. Good. Margin top. I'll give it what, 20 pixels. 20 pixels is good. Almost there. Yes, around that. Much better. Let me move how do we solve this, where if I zoom in or out, this behaves differently and this behaves differently. Any suggestions, anyone in the comments? If you do, please let me know. But we have set this thanks to our viewer here, Mr. Sagar. Steel body, हाँ ये उसकी वजह से तो हमने font size set कर दी. This header is also 40 rem bar header. This is inheriting the header properties. हाँ वो तो ठीक है, font size इसने inherit कर लिया automatically. हाँ ठीक है. What we can do is maybe एक minute 200 की scale पे, अरे बाप रे, that shouldn't be visible then. इसको भी बंद कर देते हैं. At the scale of 200, this is what their page and this is what our page looks like. So theirs looks bigger, but if I think about it, more or less we have accomplished this. The only thing we need to main dog position absolute position को भी हम लोग को करना पड़ेगा. Display flex, I think that will help us. जाते जाते let's see. So F12, oh okay, that happens. How did they do this? I'll have to check the styles.css file because I don't think there is any other way. Does it change its values? Oh my god, it does. I'll have to resize you then. Yes. Thank you. Come on, this. Thank you. Okay, you can go. I'll resize this. Okay. So let's also look at this property again. How did you do it? Let's see. So what did you use? So first of all, some padding, some margin. Okay, that's all good. How did you move it? The position is absolute. How did you move it then? Main doc. The display is block. So you made it a block so that it interesting. Okay. That is the main. That is the main attribute. That is the main class. Interesting. Let's see. What if I give the main class some of that? This is our preview. Oh my god, that is just okay. So then this should definitely be a flex box. Display block. What does that do? That okay, that happens. थोड़ा पहले yeah, so that's the position absolute. Back to this. So what did they do? They created this, but that's for the user agent, that's not for us. What did they do? How did they do it? So they made the position absolute and margin left, padding bottom. But where is the positioning? Why do I need to set the left and the top value then? The moment I do it, it happens. This happens. What is it? What's happening here that's not happening there? Maybe it has something to do with that. Maybe this main display block, but it says it's user agent style sheet, so I don't know. Let us try this feature. Maybe let's see whether it does anything. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Or maybe to my eyes it doesn't seem like it does anything. अरे बाप रे, इसने तो इसको चेंज ही कर दिया. Hello world variables, declaring variables. Yeah, that is probably because of the main doc position. Main doc. What if I use these values? What changes when I use these values? Why is margin left? Oh my god, and that works. How? Let's play with these settings and see what happens. So margin left, it moved 300 pixels, of course. But then if I zoom out, oh come on, that works. That works. I can't believe that works. That works. Crazy. So when I click on if else statement, it will okay. Very good, very good. I like it. I like it. I do like it. Now by list. So let's go back here. So that's all we had to do apparently. By the way, what size is this? 200. Let's close this again. What size are you? That's 200. Close. Not very close. यहाँ से left padding इसका अलग है. Padding margin I don't know, but it is different. These boxes are larger. These boxes are not okay. Not large. So much. Okay. But yeah, that works. एक एक करके जाते हैं. चलो. So now नहीं उनको कलर्स भी देना है. ठीक है चलो. If we are going to the inspect element, let us also give it appropriate colors for it to look that way. What color is this? 4D4E53. So color, maybe not this, maybe definitely this. 4D4E53. We go to documentation. Yes, that is the color we are looking for, but then we have to give the headers a different color. So I'll make the color black. Cool. Okay. Nicely done. Bye. And the border has a color too, which is this. So where are the border colors? This is one border. Okay, that just happened. So hash at this value. Okay, and then navbar, and this must be in the, where are you? This is the padding navbar list. Okay, have to mention the color from here. Why is this still a darker shade? Navbar list, navbar ul, navbar a tag, navbar itself. What if I write white? What happens then? Okay, yes. So the color has been affected. Maybe we don't see it because we actually can't see it. They are the different color. They are a different color. There is still a darker shade. You know what? I'm going to do this. A grey shade. Doesn't really matter which color it is, as long as this is a grey shade. Okay, no problem. We'll get there. Maybe we'll not. Or it could also have been given an RGB value, or transparency could be less. Definitely the case of that. Yeah, that is good. Okay, instead of 2 pixels, I'll write 1.5. Good. Getting there. Now we go to the body element. The text size is almost similar. It's not exactly there, but it is almost similar. Now we are supposed to increase the size of the text in the p tags and the so we'll अच्छा हमें required font size भी होगा p lists inside this तो चलो main doc के अंदर जाते हैं अभी okay we'll target the p elements and the code elements and the list elements but only the list elements that are inside the main hyphen doc only the list elements that are inside the main hyphen doc so main doc space li that should do it. Now font hyphen size we have one viewer, thanks for watching. Font size क्या करेंगे? We can't, of course, if we use inspect we'll know the exact size, but maybe if we try to make it similar, what size would this be? Let's find out with our preview. Okay, the preview is open. Let's make this let's find out. So 3 rem too big, definitely too big. 1 rem, that is the default size. 1.5, that is 15, that size is 15, almost there. Maybe 1.7, let's see, that is too much again. I think 1.65 ought to do it, and there is a line spacing too. Line spacing कैसे डालते हैं? Let's find out. So how to set line CSS line height property. I see. So line height normal, line height 1.6, line height this. So we can use 4 different types of units. 4 different types of units. Okay. चलो line height के साथ खेलते हैं. When we are playing with this, we have to go to the preview. So line what? How much? 1.5. Okay, much better. I do like it. 200, and what is the scale of this? 200. Okay, equally. Oh, let's go back to the introduction. Scroll up. Okay. I think the line height is exactly this. The text size is still a little bit different. The preview's size is larger than this. So let's make this 1.5. Then it is still different, and the spacing also makes a difference. Oh my god, yes, the spacing itself also makes a difference. We have to also change the but list elements में spacing अलग है और इसमें spacing अलग है. P elements. Interesting. Is that even targeting it? Let's check this. What if I make this UN? That does give me a better chance. तो इसको भी करते हैं main duck. Not command X. इसको कुछ custom देते हैं. Instead of 1.5 I'll make this 2. हाँ, font size हाँ नहीं, इसको भी ओपन किया तो font size भी मेंशन करनी पड़ेगी वापस. Okay, much better indeed. But this whole text is a little bit इसको कुछ margin दिया होगा. I'll create another selector that will target all 3 of them. Why though? If क्योंकि इसको अलग साइज दिया है. अच्छा, if I write inherit तो वो 16 पिक्सल्स बन जाएगी. नहीं भी हम मेन डॉक के अंदर सारे को कर रहे हैं तो will it override the header? अरे यार, प्रीव्यू ओपन नहीं है. shit. Yeah, it did not override the header, did it? Oh, come on. It did not. Okay, then we don't need to target the text here. Okay, again go back to the main doc. Much better. Almost there. Yes, I like this. So then but इसकी margin तो नहीं move कर पाएंगे. It's already, we've given it the margin. So we'll instead move the margin, the code, and the main doc list items. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I just thought of something. Let's see whether that helps. So instead of this, I'll put an asterisk that should select all the elements. We are not in the preview. Yeah, and we'll give all of them a margin. How much? Yeah, how much is the question? I think that is 5 pixels. So we'll only give it margin left, margin hyphen left, a value of 5 pixels. The preview looks like this now. Yeah, isne unfortunately it selected these elements. You can see that happening. What's this? Okay. ठीक है, चलो P elements भी target करते हैं and code elements भी target करते हैं. 5 pixels. I can see some change. It's not like it hasn't moved, but we want more. A little bit more. Yeah, what if I use REM here? 1.5 REM. That works. Okay, I like that. That's almost the same. You can see the distance being the same. Maybe not almost, it is exactly the same. Maybe, I don't know. Nice. This the text size is different, of course, but yes, we have nailed the left margin left property. Nice. So, and yeah, some distance for the list items too. Some spacing. हर एक के बीच में spacing देनी है, सिर्फ इसमें देनी है. What is the distance between all of them? There is a distance. How much? Oh, the text size is a little bit bigger too. The font size. What if I make this 1.65? 1.65 is too big for this. Why? Come on. Again, the moment I make it 1.5, it is smaller. So something between 1.55 then. Okay, almost there. Okay, but now we have to do something about the spacing too. The spacing here is good. I would good as in there is a spacing between all elements if you keep your eye. So जैसे इन P elements के बीच में spacing है, वैसे list elements को में भी spacing डालना पड़ेगा. So we should give all of them a bottom margin. So margin hyphen bottom. What a value of what? What would we go about? We'll use one REM to see what happens. Okay. So before there wasn't any, or maybe there was some, but now it is much better. So what if I write 1.25? You know what? I can find that out for myself. Oh, nope. That's not what we want it. We want it here. Let's see, what is the... Oh, there is a margin between all of them. I see that. अच्छा, हर एक में margin, हर एक को margin दिया है. इसमें मार्जिन नहीं है, आई सी दैट. और क्या मार्जिन है? 15 पिक्सल्स. राइट में कोई मार्जिन नहीं है. आई थिंक दिस इज बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट. व्हाट इज़ द मार्जिन? दिस इसका तो मार्जिन, हाँ ठीक है. कमांड सी. व्हाट मार्जिन? द सेम थिंग? नो, अ लिटिल बिट डिफरेंट. इसको मार्जिन टॉप एंड बॉटम टॉप एंड राइट वैल्यूज दिए, टॉप एंड लेफ्ट वैल्यूज दिए, नॉट द राइट और द बॉटम. हाँ, तो हर एक को टॉप वैल्यू दे दी है. एंड दिस इज ऑफ कोर्स द यूएल. The UL itself doesn't it does have a padding of 40 rem, 4 times the rem. हमने क्या दिया है? padding 20 दिया है, but that still gave us a desired result. Okay, ठीक है, ये बंद करो. Nope, that did not do it. Yeah, no stuff. Okay. Nope. Great. Yeah, that's not exactly what I wanted. Oh, so this should be UL then. But yeah, there is still a major. Okay, maybe not. But what is this distance? How are you maintaining that distance? UL को 40 पिक्सल्स का पैडिंग दिया है. In that case, why didn't ours work? पैडिंग भी है, मार्जिन भी है. Okay, top and bottom margin. Every list has this, does it? Yes, it does. They do. So instead of what now? What if I make this instead of this 4 REM? Yeah, no change. 5. Yes, it moved. 6. 60 pixels closer there. Let's move it more to the 7. Closer, almost similar, but now we can see ये इसका मार्जिन वापस हट गया है, so we cannot actually do that. Shit, yeah. We set the margin that way. What if I set the padding for all of them this way? Then margin left की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, padding से ही हो जाएगा. Yes, that is too much. Then how is that too much? Then we can't do it for this only. Okay. Almost, of course, we cannot get it exactly right because it would be different. Whatever pixels they've set would be according to their sizes for each and every class selectors and the type selectors. But I think, yeah, this is good. Let's look at, yeah, I can close that tag. Oh, no, don't close that tab. The spacing has disappeared. We'll have to set the spacing to between each. So then margin, we'll set the margin for the top and the bottom to be this and this to be auto. Okay, a general, हाँ चलो एक एक पे जाते हैं. What you should already know. Okay, so that's their list and this is our list. I can see the gap is, yeah, there is literally no gap. Okay, fine. Not literally, there is no gap. Oh yeah, because this is a UL, this is not a list. Okay. How do we do that? The margin 1.25 pixels की है, UL की, और list items की नहीं की ना. So we also give it some value from the top and the bottom. Yes, we like. Maybe not 1.251 rem should do it. Maybe 1.5 should do it. Of course, the text has a different size. All the text sizes are different. मैं font size के साथ वापस खेलने बैठूंगा तो वो टाइम जाएगा. What you should already know. Let's click on what you should already know. You can see that happening. So some text is large, some text is small. Overall, yeah. Some spacing. This has a font weight property. इसका font weight देखना पड़ेगा पहले तो. हर एक का थोड़ा font weight कम करना पड़ेगा. So font weight, how much should it be? The normal size first. Let's see. Nope. 0.9. Is there any difference? I didn't see any difference. Maybe, yeah, because I can't see any difference too. So it doesn't accept the REM values for the font weight. Let me, you know what, give it 10px. No change. 100px. No change. So maybe I can't do it this way. What if I just make it 100? Much better. Yes. So we don't give it pixels. Apparently we don't give it a value of pixels. Okay, now we can find out. 100 की जगह 300 करते हैं. Still no. Let's amp it up. Close. That is close. Good. You know what? Yeah. Then chalo, what you should already know. This is what you should already know on their page looks like. What you should already know. This is what it looks like on our page. I can see some wrapping in here. कैसे किया होगा wrapping? Must be because of the text size. I can't really think of anything else. But then this becomes too big. What did you do? What if I write 56? Again, what you should already know. The header's size is also a little bit different. 2.9. Almost there. That is very close. Okay. Their JS documentation looks like this. Ours looks like this. Mine is more centered, and theirs is less in the center. Interesting. Okay, anyway, but you can see this is almost the same size. Oh yeah, you guys can see, right? Shit. JavaScript and Java. Look at that. Yeah, of course the spacing is different, but the text size is almost the same. So we nailed the header thing. Now going back. Now let us give the code some work. Okay, so we are going. Okay, wrap करने वाले उसको border width देने वाले हैं. So I will only target the code. In the code, not what time is it? It is 9:12. Guys, I am going to take a short break, and when I am back, I will show you guys more of this. So let me just have a little bit of snack, and I'll be back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll keep this live on. Thank you. Hello guys and welcome back to Spoken Essays. Let us continue from where we left off. There's no time for recaps. Let us quickly resume what we were doing earlier. Okay, yeah, so this is what we are building right now, and you can see that spacing. That is some weird spacing because of the code we have given. अगर हटा देंगे तो ये nope. So this is where we were. Where is your hello world? And this is our hello world. Okay. It seems I have not given this text. Oh, I have not added this text yet. Okay. So I'll go to the index.html file. Oh my god, that is a mess. And we are to look for hello world. JavaScript $, declaring variables के ऊपर ही variables hello world. Inside hello world, after the code, we are to add a p tag. I missed this earlier. Oh come on. And inside this we will copy this text. Okay, good. Okay, again the spacing in the boxes, do not worry. Close this. Yes. So now let us play with the code, the element with the name code. Yeah, we are playing with the code anyway, but yeah, now we will play with the element code. Okay, without further ado, excuse me, can I do this? Yeah, apparently not. I'll have to use the two tabs in here. Okay, but let's go back to hello world. Okay. Oh, acha. So we code. What do we code? So let the code in the pad and hit command. Sorry, not that. Okay. So first, let's give it a background color gray for us to see. Okay, so that's the background right now. We will give it some padding and some margin to make it look even better. Padding what? How much? So padding should be. Is the code wrapped inside another code? Unfortunately not. If it were, then we could have played with it. So we give it a padding of 10 pixels. So we're giving the text the padding, not the box itself. Interesting. वो कैसे करेंगे? Exactly, that is not what we are interested in doing. Even if I set the margin to 10 pixels, it won't give us the desired result. You can see that. So that's not what we are looking for. So that's not the code we should be editing. How did you do it? Let's find out. So quickly, code was given this many properties. I see. Yes, you play with the display property. So is it an inline property right now? I think so. So display. Oh. We will make it a block. Nice. So that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Very cool. Of course, we will align it to the left, the text. I don't need to put, even if I align it, text align left. Oh, not align. Align and left. Okay. So this is what it looks like. The color gray doesn't work. Light gray will make it a little bit lighter. Oh come on. I like that. How about you? A little bit even lighter. You okay? You drag the mouse. You click the left mouse button and then you drag it. That's how it happens. Does it not? Yeah, that we are going to a much darker shade now. Lighter, please. More lighter. Yes, I like this. Okay. Even lighter, come on, are you kidding me? You know what? Let's make all of them 245. Yeah. We like. Let us remove the padding in the bottom. Yep, no, exactly, not at all. The padding and and the text is the text. Oh, cha. इसको मैं कोड हटा दूँ क्या होगा? We are not in the preview. Did anything happen? Nothing happened. Okay. We'll have to change the font size of this code. Font size. One again. Too small, 1.5. Too big, 1.25. Small, good. Yeah, why is this on the left and this is more on the right? What is going on here? इसका स्पेसिंग भी कुछ अलग ही है. इसमें स्पेस है, इसमें नहीं है. वाओ. What is going on? पहले तो इसको मूव करते हैं, पूरी चीज़ की मार्जिन चेंज करनी पड़ेगी. So what will we do? Yeah, margin I think 10 is good, but how do we move it from there? पूरे बॉक्स को लेफ्ट से ज़्यादा कैसे मूव करो? Because right now this does work. It is not a real property. Nope. Definitely not. Too much. Definitely not again. Yep, and we need some text spacing, line spacing, so hyphen. What is that? What did we use for that? Spacing. Line height. Yes, line height. We used line height for that. So HEIGHT. Why are you not working? Too less. Good. How do we change you? Okay. What if I use this code? अच्छा, okay. Text align से literally कुछ नहीं होता. How are you more to the left and not, sorry, more to the right and not to the left? Hey. Yeah, line height is okay. Twice the rem, exactly 2. ये भी ठीक है, padding भी ठीक है, margin भी ठीक है. How is it that you are more to the right than this text? The same way this is more to the right, but why are you not? There's something up with the HTML code. I can guess. I will guess that. The rest of the code does work. Why are you the only one? Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work for all of them. So why is this more this way? Something in the HTML code, I think, that will give me the. So this is the first, then we have, so again, why is there some spacing here? We don't need that. यहाँ पे से भी पढ़ सकते हैं, why not? What makes your spacing different? Okay, इसकी values ये सब है, whatever. And इसका spacing ऐसा है. That's 10, 10, and padding margin is 10. Okay, font size is 112.5 या 1.25 बराबर है. So why is, yeah, what is happening? Why are you not more to the right? Inherited, yeah, p size, okay. Main doc से उसने वो हटा दिया. But you didn't inherit the margin left property. But you did some, so yeah, you did here, but you didn't do it here. Why? Something's got to do with the code. JavaScript ये सब के बाद है variable scope पे आएगा. That is declaring variables, and after that will be this. Is this you? Declaring variables. After that, yes, variable scope. That's where we are. यहाँ पे spacing उसने की है. Does this affect? The code in any manner, any way? Let's find out. Why is this and this not aligned? Are they aligned? Yes, they are aligned in this case. Why are they not aligned in our case? Let's find out. ये भी aligned है. They should be more to the right, like this. So what is different with you that is not different with you guys? Must be something to do with CSS. Now let's change the padding a little. Margin right 0 करना हो तो क्या करेंगे? From the left 0. फिर भी move नहीं हुआ. And now definitely not. But when we made this 10 pixels from all sides, this moved, this didn't. Why and why not? What's different about you? What's different about these code, this code? Of course the padding is different. Padding 10 pixels तो कुछ नहीं कर रहा. Yes, चलो at least padding से कुछ फ़र्क हुआ, padding का कुछ फ़र्क आया. You can see that's happening. Display को थोड़ा move करके देखते हैं. Let's see. पैडिंग को कितना 15% कर देते हैं. 15 पिक्सल्स. मार्जिन 10. even if we do that, I can still see there is a space here, there is no space here. Why are you not moving more to the right? What is stopping you? Line height, border radius. Yeah, if we make this 5 pixels, I think 5 pixels is much better. This is just almost perfect. Okay, चलो वेरिएबल स्कोप को ओपन करते हैं. यहाँ पे वेरिएबल स्कोप को ओपन करते हैं. Ours stays and this one's like this. Q. Let's use inspect. Okay. Margin 10, padding 15 for theirs. Margin 10, padding 15. So then this is not the element we should be changing. What else does this inherit? What values does this inherit? ये सब तो ठीक है. ठीक है तो हमारा क्यों बराबर नहीं दिख रहा रे? क्या यार? I can see that margin. तो पूरा मार्जिन मूव करना तो उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे? First I can use that property. Yeah, that did nothing probably for not this property. Then ब्लॉक को मूव करना हो तो कैसे करेंगे? Oh come on! Of course the answer won't pop up. We'll have to read this. Margin is 10, no border, padding is 15. Okay, that is their page. बराबर है. And there's no position, that means their position isn't absolute. I also understand that. Padding, border radius, that's all good, exactly. So what is it that makes you different than mine? Yeah. But if you think about it, yes, we have finished this, but I can't seem to let it go. हमने कोई width set नहीं की है. If I change the width, maybe. Let's go with 5 pixels. That tells me that won't do us any good because we are not aligning it, we are not moving it, we are simply, yes, you can see that. Why is it that way? Does line break have anything to do with it? Does it? Let's see. So I'll go to the index.html file. Let's look at a code that has a line break in it. Scroll down, hello world, more. What is this code? Variable console log, if true, variable x5, yes. Then we have not defined it. This does have a line break. Is the line, nope, the line break is not the reason. And why are you not to the left? Why is that to the left? So इसमें spacing अलग line में. This whole code is in another line. And what if we scroll up and we go to this? What is this? Declaring variables. Is it simply because of the length? Declaring variables. There we have it. The code is also. The code is inside the p tag. Well, it's in the same line as the p tag. Maybe that does something. उसकी वजह से change आ जाता है. maybe let's find out. Let's wrap our text in the p tag. Variable scope में जाएंगे यहाँ पे, and instead of this ending here, yeah, that worked. So we are supposed to wrap it. तो यहाँ पे कर देते हैं. Okay. Wait a minute. Where are we? We are 5. Yeah. What? What are you? Then we, okay, तो एक एक करके जाते, चलो ऊपर जाते हैं वापस. Page down. Come on. Come on, let me go page down. Why do I have to click it 2 times to or once at all to scroll down? Okay, so hello world. I'll close styles.css. Come on, get close. Yeah, styles. So in the index where hello world begins, which is after introduction, we see the code element for the first time. A general understanding to get started. क्या है? What you should already know. हाँ, उसके बाद आना चाहिए then. JavaScript के बाद hello world. This is the hello world section. Instead of the paragraph ending here, I'll make it end here. Yeah, and now it's aligned to the right, moved to the right. Okay. The same way this is. Then we go to constants, global variables. उसके बाद constants आएंगे. Yes, we are in the constants. Literally, that's exactly. So ये move कर दिया उसने. It moved more to the right. Interesting. Again. Yeah, exactly. Something was up with it. Not before the section, before the p tag. Nicely done. This is also if else main next. So we go to the if else thing. इसमें सही है, इसमें line break use किया तो उसने कर दिया. We don't really need the line break. We do need the line break because it is a different element anyway. Obviously, if you want to, we could. If we are okay. But ठीक है, तो ये पूरा कोड एक p एलिमेंट के अंदर है, इसलिए वो राइट मूव कर दिया. ये p कोड के अंदर नहीं था, इसलिए उसने मूव नहीं किया. And now we can see it is. We can see that is that was the cause. I'm in the pursuit of happiness. Exactly. Then what else? Statements here. That should be the last part of the code. ये हटाओ, यहाँ पे रखो. While statement कहाँ पे कोड, ये नहीं, उसके ऊपर while statement यहाँ पे. Cut that, paste it here, and you can see that. See the magic happen. Good, very nice. क्यों किया ये सब? Okay. The moment I delete this will be aligned. Yes. Not only aligned, it also changes its shape and size. Okay, the next. Is there any more code? Yes. Function declarations. Inside this, in the first line of code, that's where it is. So यहाँ पे डालो और यहाँ पे डालो. Nicely done. And return number. That is the last piece of code in HTML file. Noise, very nice. When I click on reference, it takes me to reference. we are yeah, while statement, data types. What does data types look like in this? Okay. अभी ये भी करना पड़ेगा ना, ये कैसे किया होगा? So when I click anywhere in this box, I jump over there, but not in mine. So I think वो header ऐड के साथ ही सब खेलना पड़ेगा, मतलब nav बार के ऐड के साथ ही खेलना पड़ेगा, जो भी खेलना है. इसको मैं कमेंट कर दूँ या हटा दूँ तो क्या होगा? That happens. What is necessary? So this is necessary to remove. ये क्यों चाहिए? List elements के लिए. ये क्यों चाहिए? Spacing के लिए. Shift 10 pixels, 30 pixels. What if I make this 1 RE and 3 RE? Oh, not 30, 3 RE. I can see. Okay. अच्छा, तो इसका एरिया बढ़ गया. हाँ, इसका एरिया बढ़ गया. You have to play with this more. Nope. Too much. 3.5. बेसिकली मैं यहाँ पे क्लिक करूँ. अच्छा, पैडिंग को भी कलर देना पड़ेगा. Let's see. So the padding has changed now. This is a list element. Instead of list element, it should be an at element. तो अगर मैं यहाँ से, चलो पैडिंग यहाँ से हटा देता हूँ जाते जाते हैं. I cut this and I give this thing a border. Okay. तो कुछ और ही behave कर रहा है. Then I give the border top a value. Do we have live chat? Yes, we do. Thank you for watching, one viewer. Something with this that I can't seem to figure it out. Or is that something? How did you do this? ये क्या है? वाइल स्टेटमेंट. इसको क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टी दी है? ओके. स्पॉट पैडिंग 10-30 पिक्सल्स. ओके. लिस्ट एलिमेंट को, आइटम को दी नहीं है क्या पैडिंग? nav bar list with 100%. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use these values to understand what they did. So I'm going to go back here, try to understand what they did. Okay, do not fret. Let's go back here. Let's see, एक क्लास को उन्होंने क्या ऐसी वैल्यूज दी है जिससे वो अलग हो जाता है. Exactly. What makes you different and what makes that text different? You know what, I'm going to paste it here. हाँ, वो तो override कर ही देगा. So let's see, we have text decoration none. Okay. Cursor तो हमने यूज़ किया ही नहीं था. ये सब हमने यूज़ नहीं किया. Float top हटा दो, क्या होगा? We won't be able to see anything yet. So display padding. चलो padding भी मैं reuse कर लेता हूँ because that was the original size. And mind, position block नहीं था, display block था. So let's see, we removed padding and display, no changes. Color ये ठीक है. text decoration was also none. What if I comment this now? Okay. Exactly. So we were only supposed to make it display block and not position block. I think that's all. That's all what we were, that's exactly what we were supposed to do. Dekho. It was supposed to be a display block, so come on. And what is cursor pointer? Actually, when you place the cursor, it becomes a pointer. It looks like a pointer, but it would look like a pointer nonetheless because it is supposed to click on links. Okay. I like this. That's good. So this is what we have built, and this is what they built. Of course, theirs is very different. If you look at the navigation bar has completely different settings. But yeah, good stuff. So we played with all of them, and this is what we came out with. I am really happy we did this. Amazing. This is very extraordinary. Yeah. And now we are going to do some playing with the media. We were supposed to finish this code. We are supposed to, well, if you read the instructions, the last test is to use a media query. Basically, जब हम viewport size को resize करते हैं तो वो कैसा दिखना चाहिए, वो कहाँ पे हो जाना चाहिए. So for that, I don't know how we will play that around. I'm still not confident about the media query. So I'll refer to the CSS file and play with it. I'll copy them and I'll paste it, and then I'll play with it to see what it looks like, how it works. So F12 please, styles.css, that's their file. We will only copy the, okay, they did a lot of this. बहुत खेला उन्होंने. So media only screen में कोड और ये सब चेंज हो जाता है. Is that it? Nope. They also have this media only screen where the navigation bar changes. The navigation UL changes from this to this. The nav bar itself changes from this to this, and the main dog. Out of all of them, I'll use from here till here. Let's see what happens. Of course, I can manipulate this too, by the way, for me to understand. Now we go to the code. But the moment I give it a media element, we would have finished the project. So kind of, if you think about it, ये सब खत्म हो गया है. But right now I'm only doing this to understand what it will do. So, no. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is some nifty stuff. Nice. But this should then wrap itself and become a list. So maybe we didn't do some things that were more appropriate to mobile and screen readers, so that it would look like this. Yeah. Oh my god, we have to play with this tool. Let's find out where we went wrong. So now I'm going to go into the compare mode. Let us compare what they did and what we did. So let's go at the beginning. It says HTML body minimum width 290 pixels. So भाई इतने पिक्सल से ज़्यादा तो उसकी width होनी नहीं चाहिए. फिर कलर दे दिया, फिर background color white कर दिया. Background color is already white, so I didn't bother changing it. Then they used the font family Open Sans, and then for fallback they used two fonts, Arial and Sans, and line height. तो ये पूरे डॉक्यूमेंट की लाइन हाइट 1.5 कर दी, तो कहीं पे भी 1.5 मेंशन नहीं करना ना पड़े. दैट इज़ नाइस एक्चुअली. Then we go to the nav bar. This is the nav bar. That is not in correct order. So we go to the nav bar. We haven't edited the header. I mean, they may not have edited the header or put the header in this position. So let's go to the nav bar. Now we have set the display to flex. They haven't even touched the display option, display property. They didn't do anything to it. They used the position fixed and they kept the minimum width, this, the top left, and this. So by doing that, it stood in the center. It stood in the left without having to scroll. What about our preview? What if I were to remove this? This still stays the same. So I didn't need to put that flex value really. Flex direction bhi zarurat nahi hai. You can see nothing happened except for this introduction thing changed, moved its position. Okay. So those two values were useless. I mean, they didn't, I wouldn't say useless. Yeah, they were useless. Okay. Fir kya? So position fixed. Okay. Top left 0 0. Yes. Height, I didn't mention the width 300 pixels. They did. Must be for something. Then they also gave it a height. I gave it 100% of viewport height. They gave it simply 100%, which would also, yeah, 100%. Okay, so 100% of the viewport height. Anyway, even if I make this 100%, I don't think there would be any changes. Exactly. Wow. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's go back. Okay, then height, border right solid. We अच्छा ये सब लिखा था क्योंकि हमने वो कलर यहाँ पे मेंशन नहीं किया था. What if I were to remove this color and the pixels? क्या हो जाता? हाँ, उसका कलर अभी भी वही है. But then they also gave it a colors, border color RGB this. So that must have helped it. You know what, I'm going to do that. Let's see what happens. So that's how they achieved that light gray color with 40% transparency, sorry, 40% opacity, and this color, a shade of gray. That's more black, but yeah. So maybe a shade of green and blue combined. Okay. Then we go to the header. This is their header and this is our header. What are we missing? So we are missing the margin. Okay. Then the text align center. हाँ, text align तो किया ही नहीं, क्या बात है. Then font size 1.8. I used 2.9. That is very big, huge. That is huge. Then font weight thin. We could all instead of playing with the values, we could have used thin. Thank you, Papa. Thank you for watching. So instead of that, we could have used thin. Okay. Then main doc header. So let's scroll down and see whether we even edited main doc header or not. So we main doc header हमने change ही नहीं किया. We didn't even do anything to it. So I can't even discuss it. But if we see this, थोड़ा zoom कर देता हूँ, आप लोगों को शायद नहीं दिख रहा होगा. How do I close this? इसको यहाँ पे रख देते हैं. हाँ, much better. हाँ, yeah, okay, no problem. Can you guys see this? I mean, can you? Huh. Is my screen stuck or what? My screen, how long has my screen been stuck? Let us find out immediately. What is happening? Oh my god, my screen has been stuck for a while now. And I just realized now. Okay, so a lot of things have changed. I don't know for how long my screen has been stuck. So what I'll do is I will close my view and I will show you the website what has happened so far. So that will give you a quick overview. Okay, इसको मैं यहाँ पे लेता हूँ, इसको मैं full screen करूँगा. Okay, so this is what we built. This is what our page looks like now. I do not kid, guys. This is what our page looks like now. You can see the JS documentation on the left. This is perfectly aligned in the center. You can see introduction, ye sab, and then we have the spacing. The spacing is also good. We have JavaScript and Java. Again, the spacing. Then you can see that we have also added a border box property to the color, the code. Then we went through the variables. ये सब का movement किया. So this alignment, basically this box was aligned to the letter B, if you think about it. Let me zoom it. Okay, yeah, you can see that. And that also happens if you zoom in, the navigation bar disappears from the left. But if I zoom out enough, so basically viewport के साथ किया, we played with the media settings too. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys, I'm so sorry, but yeah, when I click on introduction, it will take me to introduction, what you should already know, JavaScript, Java, variables, and you can also see this looks much better compared to what it was like before. So that has happened, that changed. Then if else statement, while statement, okay, all of that works and it's all functional. We also, this reference link works too. It would take us to a JavaScript Mozilla website, so that works too. So all of that happened. This is what the page looks like now. There is some very good documentation involved, all thanks to freeCodeCamp and Yogen sir, of course. Without them I could not have learned this, so thank you very much. Wow. So I think we are done with this project. Of course we could tweak it all we like, we could change it all we like, but if you think about it, जिसने भी बनाया कोड, जिसने भी वो सब पिक्सेल्स और वो सब सेटिंग्स सेट किए हैं, वो उनके हिसाब से उन्होंने सेट किए हैं. If I don't have a copy of them, I'll probably not be able to make a replica right now. Maybe in the future, yes, but वो कभी कभी पिक्सेल्स कोई और किसी और सेटिंग्स को यूज़ करते हैं, कोई और डिस्प्ले सेटिंग्स यूज़ करते हैं. So it varies, but if you have the HTML code like this, all of this code, I could just copy it and paste it in my styles.css file and I would be a happy man. But then I wouldn't know very much about what I had been doing, what I was doing. So moving on, so अभी हम लोग मीडिया पे थे, हम लोग मीडिया रूल का यूज़ कर रहे हैं, मतलब रूल्स को थोड़ा ट्वीक कर रहे हैं. Let me move this back to the, come on, okay, let me move this back to the display. Oh come on, not, oh yeah, we'll move this to another window, which is technical documentation page. Great. Okay, now that you are here, great, good stuff. इसको भी बंद कर देते हैं. So yeah, it's almost there. Of course there are differences इसमें, pixels सब sizes अलग हैं, these are different, these are very different, but more or less we are finished with this project. And let me give you guys a quick preview of what we have done so far. So I will close this technical documentation, I will also close this technical documentation, but before closing any of that, yeah, I'll keep this new tab open for us to go through any projects, and I'll also show you guys my face. Yeah, my face is here again. Okay, so we've added all this CSS text, we went through some of that. We've also given a media only screen, so that only screen, why? Because we only some readers should be able to do it. अभी अगर आपके पास पुराना फ़ोन है और उसमें वो मीडिया नहीं काम किया viewport वाला, तो फिर वो कुछ अलग हो जाएगा. It might look different. Basically for older screens that do not support, older mobile phones that have a browser which does not support the @media rule for CSS, then it won't be able to load that. देन वी हैव, ये सब तुमने कर दिया, ये सब कर दिया, ये हमने एट मीडिया रूल्स डाले। तो भाई क्या है एट मीडिया में अंदर फॉर मोबाइल फ़ोन्स, तो भाई उनकी जब मैक्स विथ मतलब 815 पिक्सल से या नीचे होगी तो भाई नैव बार की का बॉर्डर ऐसा बन जाएगा, उसका हाइट ऐसा बन जाएगा। देन सॉरी, नैव बार की लिस्ट की बॉर्डर चेंज हो जाएगी, उसकी हाइट चेंज हो जाएगी। देन नैव बार में ये सब चेंजेस होंगे, इट विल चेंज, so it will become horizontal. If you want to look, I can also use inspect to show you guys. Oh come on, F12, yes, and I'll use this. And instead of 914, if I make this, oh come on, we can't change it. Why can't we change it? So instead of 91 whatever this is, I make it 815 or less, so 814. इसकी width हम लोग क्या करेंगे, sorry, this is the width, so 814 by let's say 1000. Why are you not changing? Interesting. I could also open that for you guys, so maybe my code needs some more editing for the media. But if I do this, no, yeah, the text also increases. क्यों है? Only screen and max width. Interesting. And what if I do this? Interesting. But when I scale the thing, it works. So maybe not this responsive thing. Maybe let's use an iPad Air. So in an iPad Air, this is what it will look like. On an iPhone, let's take an iPhone SE. So this is what it will look like on an iPhone SE. Why? On it the borders, so border size change होगी, height हो जाएगी, फिर nav bar की position absolute बन जाएगी, top padding, margin. This is what will happen. Basically the list will become this. इसको मैं अगर 2 कर देता हूँ तो कोई response of course नहीं आता है. So then why do we have these settings then, media settings for mobile phones? Of course, then main dock would look this way. Let's say, okay, max width is 100 pixels. What is their unit in this? Let's set up also the units. Let's edit this. अरे बाप रे, इसके बाद that is very zoomed out. Okay. What if I change this to edit Samsung A51? That's what a Samsung A51 looks like. थोड़ी और साइज बढ़ा देते हैं. Yes, 150. Fit to window. 200 please. Yes, so that's what a Samsung Galaxy's device would look like. F1 XR. Yeah, we can't do that. Let's see. Yeah, let's use a Samsung Galaxy for now. And 200 pixels. तो ये सेटिंग से हिसाब से क्या करेगा, मेन डॉक का मार्जिन लेफ्ट, इफ दिस गोज लेस देन 400 पिक्सल्स, I can't change it. I have to make it responsive. What if I write 360? It doesn't move. Why do you not move? You were supposed to act like it. What is going on? Apparently when I use this, the console, it doesn't work, but when I zoom in, you will see that when I zoom in enough, you will see the menu or the navigation bar disappears from the left, and if I scroll up, you will see that the navigation bar is here now, and I can scroll and select anything. So that happens with the media, so it depends on the different width sizes. If I were to let's say resize this, जैसे मैं resize करता हूँ आपको दिखेगा ये change हो जाता है. I'll have to resize this again. Okay, the moment I resize this, you can see that the navigation bar moves to the left, and the moment the width changes to this, probably less than 815 pixels, it comes to the top. So that's what we are using for the media that's why we are using the media, what we are using the media element for. बट अभी तक थोड़ा ट्वीकिंग वीकिंग सब बाकी है, इसकी वजह से हर एक मोबाइल स्क्रीन में बराबर नहीं दिखेगा. But to a normal desktop it would look pretty well good enough. Okay, so then let us check whether we made a mistake. We did not, and we have completed 3 out of 5 of our projects. That is something to be very proud of. And thank you guys, thank you Mr. Sagar, thank you Yogen sir for helping me along the way. And we have finished 3 out of 5 certification projects. So I will download my solution. We can keep that for memories. And let me close this. We are not going to the next challenge, we are going to the next certification project. But before I go there, let me give you guys a quick overview of what we have done so far. So you can see in responsive web design, we first went through the cat photo app, then we went through the cafe menu, then we went through the colored markers. This cafe menu had also, that's where we learned to add an image in the background using CSS. Then we also built a registration form. This registration form was the first time when we learned about different types of inputs, text area and this and that. We learned more about CSS, so margin, padding. Then we built the survey form. I also edited the survey form today in the morning. You guys saw that we edited it a little yesterday too, and some of it today too. Then we went through the CSS box model. We built a Rothko painting, that was amazing. Then we went through the photo gallery. Photo gallery was also good. Well, I mean, there were a bunch of cats. I couldn't say also good. There were a bunch of cats, and that's where we learned what a flexbox is. But flexbox हम लोग ने इतना भी use नहीं किया है. Maybe we'll learn how to use a flexbox in the later projects, maybe. Then we also learned typography by building a nutrition label. So this one was very cool. We did actually create a lot of divs inside this to do a lot of stuff. We used, instead of horizontal rule, we gave it a border width, and a lot of stuff that was amazing. Then we built a quiz. This is the quiz where we learned what a navigation bar is and how to keep it on top, how to keep it from disappearing. Then we built a tribute page. Let me show you guys what the tribute page is like. So this is what we built. You know what, let me keep all the projects open so I can show you guys what we have done so far. Also open that in a new tab. Oh yeah, I have to keep that. So this is the first survey form we built. You can see this is what it looks like. The submit button is again skewed, but I can what happened to you? Come on, why is submit like that? Why is that below? So let's go to the submit button, type submit, margin, width, height, font size. Why is that below? Did you do something to the padding? Input के साथ ही कुछ किया होगा. Something's up with the padding. Why does the submit button look like this? What happened to you? This would not have been, I would not have noticed this if I hadn't opened it. Why is the submit button like that? Why is the text placed like that? Padding and border radius उसने inherit किया है यहाँ से, मतलब यहाँ से. क्यों रे? यूजर एजेंट स्टाइल शीट, ये सब मेरे लिए उसने क्यों किया? टेक्स्ट अलाइन सेंटर ठीक है. टेक्स्ट रैप, नो रैप, ऑफ कोर्स. Why? Why does it look this way? Font family inherit, okay. Borders also good. Minimum height 2 em. Did it look this way when I submitted the project? That is very weird. Display block with this margin, this left right auto. From the center it should be one, top and bottom. What is this? नए प्रोजेक्ट आते रहते, नई चीज़ आते रहते. How did you change? How did you change? Okay, nope. No, that did nothing. Why were you even there then? Okay, we need that. Height did it. Arre baap re. So height's what stopped it. Yeah, we have finished this. ठीक है. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. I must have done it yesterday. I must have made a mistake, but now I have solved it and I have saved it. Yeah, I will not slow down. Try again in a few seconds. Wait a few seconds. In the meanwhile, let me open it, the freeCodeCamp. I'm sorry you guys had to go through that, but yeah, now it works. Submit button. Okay, we go back. We open the next project. I also built this in the morning. The tribute page looks like this. That is Stanley, and this is that image. So this is what we built. This is what I built using CSS and HTML, of course. You can see this is transparent. The text is transparent. You can see Stanley's image. Then you can also see a div that makes it look like this image is a photograph. You can see Stanley on top, and it says the man behind Marvel Comics. So this is what I built, and the background is an image. Great. Yeah, that is great actually. Save this. That code was saved. Good. This code was also saved. Yes. I will close this tab. Then we move on to what we built today. Oh, by the way, this is what the tribute page looked like. So I first built this tribute page, and then I edited it to my fancy by doing this. So first I made an exact replica, a copy of this, and then I built this Stanley page. So going back, and today's third certification project. So that's what? Technical documentation. Why is that so? ये हमने बना तो दिया. Exactly. अच्छा, कुछ गलती आ रही है वापस. मीडिया क्वेरी उसने सेव नहीं की. Why not? Oh, कोड के सेटिंग्स भी उसने सेव नहीं किए. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That puts me back. Sets me back by an hour. I'll have to use CSS files settings for now. Yaar. But you guys saw that I did finish this project. I just didn't. Yeah. Now we have the settings. Very good. Great. That is great. We have the settings here. We are good. Let me quickly save this before it says your code was saved to the database. Good, very good. I like that. Let us run our tests. We have run the tests and we have another left off. I will submit and go to the next challenge. So when I submit it, maybe it will save the thing. Great. So yes, we can see the tick mark. So we have in fact finished 3 certification projects. After that we built the city skyline. I think you guys saw the city skyline just now. Then we built a magazine page, not an entire magazine, but a page. Then we also built a Ferris wheel. We learned what keyframes is, what the keyframes at rule does. Then we also built a penguin. The penguin one, that was very fun. We built that yesterday, and that's when I got messages from Mr. Sagar. Thank you so much for those directions, by the way. And yeah, and now we have these 2 projects to do. These will be, I think, the toughest because these are the last 2 projects. Probably this will involve these variables and these variables and the grids, and this will probably involve some animation. For this you will build your own personal portfolio page. It looks that way. Product landing page. So thank you so much, mummy. Thank you for watching. And so this is what we are going to build tomorrow. So guys, stay tuned and I will see you again tomorrow at 10 a.m. sharp. Do not forget to miss it. Until then, ciao, sayonara, and bye bye, tata, see you again. And if you know any other languages, please mention that. Anyway, that's it for today and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.